Another mass shooting has taken place again, this time in Fort Hood. I'm going to go over some of the things today in this video. Let's take a look. 3 victims, gunmen dead after second Fort Hood mass shooting. And here you can see Obama, the Lord and Savior, giving a speech following the attacks, and he says that we'll get to the bottom of what happened. And they also said here that all of the deceased are military personnel. It seems like this individual went in and opened fire on his own men. Gunman kills 3, wounds 16 at Fort Hood Army Base, and this is to note here, this is the same post where more than a dozen were slain in a 2009 attack. If I go on quickly, you could see the map for yourself. For those who don't know where this is, it is in Texas. General Milley said the gunman was on medication and, quote, had behavior and mental health issues and was being treated for depression, anxiety, and related matters. He was on the medication that many of these other individuals are, and again, there are many instances where this medication and a mass shooting or some sort of violent crime has taken place. In many cases, they are directly correlated because of what they do. These medications actually make people more susceptible to basically any type of programming, and we've seen this before taking place. I won't get into that in these videos. You know what I'm talking about. This kind of thing happens all the time. But regardless, it is part of the hallucinogen class of medications, and this big pharma poison could have been the reason why this individual did what he did. However, I can't make that assumption at this moment. This is something that we're going to go back in time by a day, and this is from April 1st. FBI and the military hunt ex-army recruits suspected of plotting a Fort Hood inspired jihad. What they're talking about here, is this directly linked? That's something that is obviously linked to what's happened today, but this is, it could be anything. There are many reports of this type of thing happening all the time, but very coincidental that this is happening right now. Could have someone have been tipped off, or what really is the story? That's something that we'll have to find out in time. And this is the news that I wanted to bring to you, which you may have seen already, but that 1,900 U.S. veterans are thought to have committed suicide since the beginning of the year. This is only a few months in, and already thousands of people have taken their own lives. Because of why? Because of what they're doing in these countries. When they go into Afghanistan and Iraq, they are murdering innocent people, and they know exactly what they're doing, and they know the torturing that they're doing, and they cannot stand it. Their minds will not allow them to continue this, and this tragedy occurs. This is something that is very real, and the public just really unfortunately doesn't see it. But this is a problem. What they're doing there, they need to resist what they're doing. They're murdering innocent people. 1.2 million dead Iraqis because of this war. And that's an old number. Who knows what it's at now? And thousands of the U.S. military and the Canadian military and many others are committing suicide at a rapid rate. And perhaps this is all linked in to what's happened here today. So this is something that we'll get into more as the days go on. And I hope you'll join me with that. I also hope that you'll get on the Money GPS Insiders. You can do so by going to themoneygps.com, scroll down to the bottom, fill in your email address, and you will get occasional emails from me, basically an extension of the work I do here and an extension of the work in my book. Hope to see you there. Take care.